Hey everyone, this weekend we are at Darlington Provincial Park and we are going to be exploring the area to show you things that you can do nearby. Darlington Provincial Park is located in Bowmanville, Ontario, approximately 1 hour east of Toronto. This park has camping in 3 campgrounds with over 300 sites offering both electric and non-electric options. The park is located close to many amenities and attractions, and in this video we are sharing some of our faves. We've been to Darlington a couple times before camping, and we have done a park tour and review, so I'll link that on screen and below if you want to check that out. Come along with us and we will show you what we get up to. We were camping on Site 6, which was a great site for us to easily pull into, no reversing required. And it was fairly level, so we only needed a slight lift under one of the tires. Well, we have arrived at Darlington Provincial Park and we are on Site 6 this time. We've been here a couple of times before and we were on Site 3. I was absolutely convinced we were on Site 3 this time, so it's really good that you have to ask when you check in, because I would have just rolled up to Site 3 and been like, this is my site, but it was not our site. This is also a really nice site though. It's quite private and it backs onto just some forested area, so far so good. I'm not sure if this is new for this year or if they were doing it last year as well, but now you don't have any paper for your post here and nothing for your vehicle. So when you check in, you just get a map and then everything else is paperless. One of the good things about where we're staying is the proximity to the water. We have a very short walk from Site 6 down to the waterfront. There's a little path that leads you right out, and then you're basically at the beach area. So this is the campers area, but if you just continue walking around, you get to the main beach area, and it's very lovely here and the perfect spot to take a walk. The site behind me over here is Site 7, and it is absolutely massive. So if you have a huge rig, this might be a great site, and it's really close to the entrance to the beach as well. Finding great waterfront sites so you don't have to. Site 28 here at Darlington has a great water view, but no access to the water because there is a fence there. The rain has started again. We thought we would be able to get in a quick walk, but it didn't actually last that long before it started raining, and it's pretty much calling for rain like this or worse all weekend long. The campground trail entrance was right beside our campsite, so we decided to explore that and ended up doing a loop to stay close to the campground just in case the rain started again. We went through a forested area and then looped back into the campground to check out more sites. It was a nice, easy trail, and on it we even spotted a few bunnies. If you're looking for a nice waterfront site, I think 71 would also be a great option. We just went for a walk through the campground, found a trail, and then came back to our site. We're gonna have a fire now and probably just call it a low-key evening because it's been raining off and on and it's still calling for more. Breakfast this morning was cooked on our new Blackstone and it was fantastic. I'm pretty sure this is going to be in our camping gear and replace our barbecue and maybe even our Coleman stove going forward because it was just so convenient and so easy. I say that though, I didn't do any of the cooking. Alan did it all and he's cleaning up. So it was a great breakfast for me. All right, even though we're only about 20-ish minutes from home, this campground is really close to home for us, we are treating it like we're out camping on a normal weekend, so we're going to explore the area and show you what we find. P.S. We already know this area, so we know where we're headed. And the first stop we're making today is the Courtice Flea Market, which is only about a 5-minute drive outside of the park, so let's go check it out. There are so many different vendors in there, so if you're looking for books, video games, record players, random knickknacks, furniture, hardware, they've got a whole bunch. And I was happy to find a little book booth, got a new book, and we're going on to our next stop now, so we'll see you when we get there. Chronicle Brewing Company is just about 10 minutes outside of the park and offers a great selection of beers on tap or cans to go with you back to your campsite. There is indoor and outdoor seating, but we always prefer the indoor seating here. You can get flights like us or beer by the glass, and they have a few different sizes. Plus, they have popcorn and play some really good tunes inside, which is why we couldn't record any audio here. Definitely check this place out if you're looking for something close to the park. And about 20 minutes away is a great family attraction and market. Our next stop of the day is at the Pingles Farm Market, which just happens to be where we got engaged many years ago in their apple orchard. Here they have a fun farm, you can see the animals and pick your own fruit. So it's $10 per person to get admission into the farm, and they have a lot of things that are included, but if you want to do pick your own, you do have to pay for that separately. They have strawberries and peas available this weekend. The bakery here at Pingles has so much to choose from. They have a whole section of pickled goods. They have fresh vegetables and fruits available. There's a fridge section that has different cheeses and dips. They also have a freezer section with different frozen foods and meals that have been prepared here. And then in the bakery, they have fresh baked goods. We got a selection to taste, and there's also some pies that we didn't get, but we really wish we had a reason to buy a whole pie. And then they also have some knickknacks and decor here that you can purchase as well.
So we bought way too much because everything looked really good. These are roasted garlic and red pepper cheddar cheese curds. I got an apple fritter, which looks absolutely fantastic. We got an oatmeal raisin and a chocolate chip cookie. I don't know if you can see it too well in there. And then these were at the cash register. I regret buying them, but I don't at the same time. And that's the famous apple cider donuts. So take a look at this apple fritter, which is very good.
This is the oatmeal chocolate chip cookie.
I thought it was oatmeal raisin. Chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip.
Oh. Looks very well done.
It's really good. It's chewy. Hey, you didn't want any.
I can taste the butter in that one.
He didn't want any. Now he's eating my cookie.
It's good.
This is the chocolate chip. My hand, for reference, it's the same size as my hand.
It looks almost overcooked, so I'm a little bit nervous about this one.
It's not. Look at the middle. It's gooey. It's ooey and gooey. I want the crispy side.
I'll give it a try.
I'm 2 for 2 picks. So good.
It's really good.
And if you're looking for a nice trail to walk just outside of the park, instead of turning into the park, you actually go straight and go through that little tunnel. You get to this beautiful waterfront area with a nice paved path right along the waterfront. We've been here before and we know we already love it. And even though we've been in the middle of a bit of a heat wave here, it is nice and breezy and overcast, so it's not too hot, which is perfect when you're walking on an asphalt trail. This is a really accessible trail because it is paved, and along the side you will see some signs that say stay back from the edge because it is a steep bluff, and there's lots of tall grass around the edge anyway, so we probably wouldn't recommend going in there because it is probably full of ticks. We're back at the campground and we are doing the McLaughlin Bay Trail, which is a 1.5 kilometer trail. Hopefully it's not too difficult and there aren't too many bugs, but if there are, Alan came prepared with his little dragonfly. So we're gonna see if this thing actually works. Well, we got about 5 minutes into this trail, and ever since I had a tick embedded in me this year from hiking, we're a little bit squeamish about doing trails that are really grassy and overgrown. And this one looks like it is, and I'm just not willing to risk it, even though I do have bug spray on. I'm not wearing like long pants or anything right now because it's so hot. So we're gonna skip out on this one and see if we can find another trail. We found another path that is much more our style, less grassy, a little bit more paved, and it takes us right down to the waterfront area. And along the way, we saw so many families out today enjoying a nice picnic day. They had barbecues, people were playing cricket, there was a little family race happening, and the rain hasn't come yet, so we're trying to take advantage while we can. Although it wasn't an ideal beach day in our opinion, people were definitely making the most of it, and there were even some brave people swimming. Well, the rain is officially here, so we're heading back to the truck so that we can go back to the campsite and take shelter, and it looks like a lot of people are doing the same. I'm actually pretty impressed that the rain has held out this long today. It's already about 3:30 or 4, so far we've made a pretty good day out of it. We made it back to the campsite, and now the rain is really starting to come down, so we're probably just going to hang low for a little while and see if the rain stops, and then maybe we'll go out and explore more of the park, or just hang around our site and make something for dinner. The rain did not stop. In fact, it just kept getting worse for a couple of hours. So we stayed under the cover of our awning and enjoyed the sounds of the rain. Well, we just went out to try and have a fire because it slowed down raining for a little bit. And just as we got everything set up, it just started absolutely pouring. So we braved the rain and made the run back through some puddles on our site to get back inside the trailer. And we're probably not going to go back out now, so I think we're in for the evening. And while we were sitting in our trailer playing some games, a little visitor appeared on our site. It went right into the fire pit and then proceeded to explore our site. Good morning from our final day here at Darlington. It poured rain all night long. Our site is completely soaking wet still, and we're taking our first opportunity since being awake where it stopped raining enough that we can start packing up. I'm doing the inside, Alan is packing up outside, and then we're just gonna hit the road, and we're only about 20 minutes away from home, so it shouldn't take us too long to get there, so we're not in any sort of hurry. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming along with us on this weekend camping trip and checking out what Darlington and the surrounding area has to offer. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.